but a heartache. Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a
Big
mistake. Yeah, I think it's mistake.
Tell me why. I never wanna hear you say I want it that way.
Welcome to the Unwanted podcast.
Are we actually recording?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
So, guys, welcome to the Unwanted
we were
Beer
just
Game.
bullshitting.
Oh, fuck no. I wasn't
You
going to do that.
are
Yeah, we're done. No, we're good.
my fire. Sorry.
And we're done.
Third?
Alright, guys. So, welcome to the Unwanted Beer and Games podcast. This is, number 4?
I believe it's number 4.
Number 4. I am...
Quattro.
What?
Quattro.
Quattro?
It's not cinco. Or seis.
Ni Japanese.
I don't know Japanese.
Well, now you do.
I don't.
Well,
I need to look at this camera. Looking at it for this the rest of the time.
well, let's continue.
Shut up!
I am one of our hosts.
Quicksilver?
I'm Slasher, aka the main man of hacking and slashing. To the right of me, I got Mech Man.
I am McMahon. That is me.
Actually, it's to the left.
McMahon
To
is
the
me.
right. Well,
Left.
left, right.
They see it on the left, so now it's just awkward. Oh, by the way, your thumb was gripping through?
There we go. That's McMahon.
I'm
Right
not touching
fucking there.
And as always, we got Fancy, BTO Briefs.
How's it going?
It's actually going quite fine. Thank you for us.
I need to look at my camera so I don't get yelled at again.
Yeah, right? Hey!
Yeah, that intro was fire.
Well missed by, I obviously, you only see 3 cameras, so we're missing Built to Fall.
God damn it. I need to get used to looking at the camera.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Well, your mic is like directly there. You go.
Yeah.
Now it doesn't look like you're sucking straight on a black dick.
You just see it put it completely into his mouth.
That's a big mic.
That's a big mic.
I mean, you would have some skills that I don't want to know.
I have my socks on. Sir.
Okay. Your shoes off? No.
No.
Alright, so
I need to get new shoes. Look at this shit.
Yeah, that looks bad. Hey,
I
man,
need
you got holy shoes.
Holy shoes.
Holy shoes.
Yeah, look at my shoe. It's like fucking trash.
Banging on a trash can.
By the way, he's sponsored by Adidas.
Only if they accept
That'd
it.
be fucking.
I've only sent them about 300 emails saying that we need to make Adidas boots like this, and then I'd totally be following it. It'd be great. Or Nike. If Nike, oh my god. Like, I was on eBay a couple days ago, and I saw that Nike were, someone was trying to sell those Back to the Future shoes that Nike did a special release on.
Yeah, that's
So
sick.
people were going for like 50 grand.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot
It's
of money.
fucking dumb.
Have you looked into the Eminem version of Nike shoe?
No, I didn't know you
It's
had
limited edition. Like, he has one, and I think there's like 5.
I don't even want to know.
It's stupid.
Like I wish, I had a friend who was big into shoes, and he said he's gonna go buy a pair, but he never did. I was kind of like hoping.
The Back to the Future ones?
Yeah,
Holy shit.
yeah. He said he had the ends, and then he's like, oh well.
The ends, it's not 50,000 anymore. It's $5,000.
Well, when they first came out, there were only like 500 of these.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I wish.
Back to the Future was
I
a
wish
great
I
movie.
monopolized.
Honestly, I think the most expensive shoes I've ever bought were Fallens. Skateboard shoes.
Yeah, I know what they are. The most expensive shoes I've ever bought were probably boots, which doesn't.
I don't include boots because I had
Because I had Red Wings.
I was gonna say I had Red
And
Wings.
they
I had
were
a
like-
$250 pair of Red Wings.
Yeah,
I
didn't-
still have.
I didn't even buy them. That's how cool I am.
Ah.
They're like hand-me-downs from a buddy of mine, but they're like brand new.
You know,
And I wore those to school, and I started a trend. If anybody ever sees this, for all the younger folks out there,
Woo!
if it's ever raining and you see a person with their sweatpants tucked inside of their boots, that was me.
Yep, that was fancy.
Because everybody's like, that looks retarded. And I'm like, is it retarded or is it really smart?
You don't want water in your boots,
I mean, yeah, because I'm like, I don't want my fucking pants to get wet.
right?
Fuck that. It's gross.
You have people that roll it up,
Yeah,
Or you-
no,
or-
they
or
just
you-
look dumb.
or you can do it like the military style where you boot cuff it.
Did you know that old heads, and I'm looking at you guys, not as old heads, I'm talking like 60s, 70s when smoking was really popular.
Mm-hmm.
They actually used to, like, you see a lot of pictures where they had like the cup, like the one cup.
Yeah, where they.
That was because that's where they put their cigarette butts.
Yep.
I was like, whoa. Guy that was like 75 told me that.
See, why were people back then like so preservative of the earth? Because they kept the good ones up on the sleeve and then the buds in the fucking sock. And nowadays we're
Not
tossing
in the
that shit.
sock, it's in the gene, dude.
Oh, in the gene. It's not being thrown on the floor. It's not being like.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. They're like, hey, man, they're getting enough fucking, I don't know, factory chemicals. We might as well just take these and leave them here.
Yeah, there you go.
Trash is a fucking issue.
Trash is an issue.
Oh my
Like,
fucking
I wish
God.
they went back to bottles, like for sodas and shit. Because they used to.
I mean, I
recycle.
understand it's cheaper, but like, yo, I would buy a glass bottle.
Well, Coke actually brought back the glass bottle.
They're
Yeah,
trying
I know.
to, but
That's
they
what I
don't
call
have
it.
like a replenishment center or anything.
Yeah,
yet.
true.
They used to be big on that, like back in the 40s.
Well, see, I'm from New York, so you can still return bottles and
You
cans.
can. It's just like still.
There's ways around it. I mean, they have biodegradable plastic, like not your general plastic, but they have like
I know.
advanced breakdown, and they should use it because, I mean, I see videos all the time. You guys do too. Where like there's just giant mounds of bullshit
Oh yeah.
in the ocean. Like, we see it on land, and I'm like, it's way fucking worse in the ocean. And I'm like, holy crap.
I legit want to go to that island of
The trash island.
Yeah, just to visit.
I would look for treasure.
It's like, oh, what kind of treasure? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like,
what kind of treasure?
I would literally get
wanna
old
see if there's,
bottles.
like a new
I love that
organism
shit.
that spawns from there.
I mean, because you were
What the
talking
fuck?
about,
It's a
on a phone
tourist
call we
with 20
had,
heads.
you were talking about, like, old bottles.
Yeah.
I didn't really collect old bottles when I was younger. But what we used to do is, I lived on the Chesapeake Bay, basically. Pretty close. And we would just, like, be swimming and shit. I hope not literally shit, but it felt like shit.
Probably sure.
Yeah,
It was really fucking gross,
been
but
shit.
like,
It's probably
if you fill a bottle or whatever, like you pull that shit up, dude, I had like Dr. Pepper bottles from like the 70s. And it was like real elaborate glass, and shit. And like, that's really cool. And I picked up like a railroad track, like fucking lane.
Sorry for people that are listening on headphones.
Yeah. I mean, it was really cool. I like doing that shit. I would walk around for hours with a metal detector that told me
used to
exactly
be
what it
on
was.
that.
Because the one I had didn't.
No,
And I was pulling up cans. I'm like, fuck this shit.
I've used a metal detector, but not in the way you guys used it. Used it for minesweeping.
Well, that's still like.
I tried Sash. You don't know his name. I only said Cat.
No one knows what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, never for explosives.
All right, so before we keep going on with our conversations, want to explain a little bit. This is our holiday special. We don't have Built to Fall. We're going to do basically stuff about us, how we're doing, what's happened the last couple weeks. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a big one for me. And Slash, if he holds true.
Micah, how you doing today?
Tell everybody your update.
Yeah, tell
Whether
tell
you want to get personal or not, it's up to you.
this.
Why update?
Yeah. What have you been doing? What happened? I know a couple things that have happened.
That
but
boot. The whole reason for the boot.
the whole reason
Oh
for the
yeah.
boot.
Well, I've been going to physical therapy because I have tendonitis in my left foot due to the fact that I had surgery in my right foot, and then I had to put all 200 and fat ass amount of pounds onto my left foot to try to counteract that, and it didn't work out very well. So I put all of it onto there, and then within 9 days of working. No,
Were you
7
there
days.
for 9 days?
I was there for 7 days.
It was
Yeah,
there
for
for a
a
week.
week.
I remember that.
It was
No, it was a
Start-
week and like 2 days.
it was a week and 2 days. Yeah.
They did that on purpose.
Yeah, and I instantly had to get right back off it.
Well, they're still paying you, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm still doing
So what Kelly was trying to do just
Didn't work.
backfired on him.
it. Yo, hell yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
We can't issue names.
Poppy.
Okay, what Poppy Seed was trying to do.
What Oompa Loompa was trying to do.
That's rude.
Shit.
Puff the Magic Dragon. Yeah. So.
No, oh god. I thought of a name for him. That's actually horrible. It's
So, what are you working on, Mecca? Like, what's your up and coming stuff? What you trying to do? What you trying to tell the folks?
Well, I'll be jumping onto PC games for streaming soon.
Oh,
Ooh,
shit.
You can actually do that when you get home. I can run you
know.
through that.
Yeah. Well, I was kind of hoping so.
Well, I
but
can do
so-
that right here. I know.
That's true. You can sure remember that.
Oh.
But yeah, I'll be streaming.
What
There's a
games?
game that's coming out.
Is that that Hellfire one you're talking about?
No, hell. That's
I didn't watch
Hellblade?
it. I'm sorry.
I know that's cool.
I was really tired.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
Like that game. If you got all right, there's a game called Hellblade: Sana's Sacrifice.
Is that what you were playing last night?
It's on Game Pass, and you can get it for $1 right now. That game is fucking freaky, and you have to play with your headset on. You can't play with your like a fucking TV.
Well, most of the generation now plays with a headset.
Yeah, well that's good because they designed the audio in that game to where you'll hear shit
It's
and
in the
it'll
front
sound
and
like
back.
it's everywhere. Like
Yeah.
the whole purpose of her is that she's shit, I keep forgetting the name of it. It's psychosomatic or it's schizophrenia. But she's a schizo that's hearing
That
voices.
sounds terrible.
It's fucking creepy, but it's fucking.
It's
fun
one
at
of
the
those
same
games
time.
that you have to play with the lights off.
You don't have to. I mean, you can if you want to. If you want to try to get scared.
So, talking about like not freaky games, but just really cool games,
Mhm.
and I've never seen it hit. It was in a movie, and you guys are gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. Grandma's Boy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Why
with the
is that-
demon game?
Why has that not been a thing?
Because I'm pretty sure the owners, like the
That shit
movie
looked
company,
really
owned
good.
that game.
Yeah, they actually owned that game.
There's a game,
There's
I
a-
know-
I
That
mean,
was
like
a lit-
they took.
It was a legit game that they made.
but they never made it.
No, it's not, it never made it public.
Yeah,
It never made.
That'd be
Basically,
cool.
that game was
that
in
looked
a,
cool as
That'd
shit.
be cool.
that
as
was
fuck.
a pre-alpha game.
Okay,
Um,
what was it called? Demon something? It
It's
looked
like
like the
Demon's
Predator.
Run, or
It literally looked like the Predator.
it really did. I
Yeah.
mean, it was a.
But
pre-
the style of it was really cool.
I mean, but all right. So I don't know a lot about it. I searched it up because after watching it, it's like, oh,
Yeah,
are
that
they
game
actually
looked
going
fucking
to
cool,
are they
yeah.
actually going to release this game?
Yeah.
It was a
that'd be a
pre-
great promo for a movie.
it was
Hell
a
yeah.
it was a pre-alpha game that an indie company made, but they lost funding.
Oh god, how long has that movie been out for?
It's been like a decade.
Yeah.
They really should have. Dude, that was a hit.
That was a great movie.
Everybody
The thing is,
remembers
not
that
a lot-
fucking video game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not a lot of people have seen that though. I've talked to so many people who have not seen Grandma's Boy, and it's so upsetting.
And
I think it's on Netflix
the
right
fact that
I
you
once
you
gave
had
Charlie
your
Chaplin a hand job. Was he
God.
fired? Not after I was done with him.
Oh, God.
You're my second. You're my 3,586.
Woo! No, that was his first.
yeah, that was
Oh.
his
It was
first.
his first. And then he does like a high five.
We are pretty hard on him. Ugh. I fucking love that movie. God damn.
I love when he went on stand up. He talked about that scene, and
Oh,
apparently
really?
the wife, like the husband and the son, were in the room, and he was just like, just going down on her. That's so funny.
What was it? The guy that plays the boss, and you have Dante, right?
Yeah.
Fucking the weed. It's like,
Carwell's coming.
dude,
Oh,
what?
wait,
Where do you
that's
get your weed? I get my weed from you, Dante.
Ah!
Oh yeah. Bro, I can't feel my fucking legs. I love that accent. he
Dude,
puts
why
on.
do you have a lion? Because no one fucks with a lion, bro.
On the I have a monkey because I can't fucking drive, bro.
Go to the devil's house, monkey.
Oh, wow.
That movie's so great.
I like that movie. I like Beer Fest. Beer Fest is
Beer
really
Fest is good.
Beer Fest,
I
yeah.
love
It has its moments. I don't like it as much as Super Troopers,
Yeah,
Have you
but
seen-
it's better than that fucking vacation movie that they made, like the Castaways.
Thadland.
Yeah.
The second
Did you ever watch? I know he did because I made him watch it. Did you ever watch Thadland?
Thadland.
I know you did.
Yeah.
No.
It was a whole lot of cocaine. It was snowing cocaine. Just saying, just throwing it out there.
I'll check it out.
It's
That's
a what would you call it, like a raunchy comedy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny.
Okay. That's cool.
Anyway, we're getting a little off topic.
Yeah,
So what's going on with Slash?
Yeah, we
It's-
went
you're
from
middleman.
update
Yeah.
to Beer Fest. Okay.
So tell them what you're up to, what you're trying to do, what your dreams are, your hopes and dreams, and your dreams that you will make come true.
My hopes and dreams is not to be a broke motherfucker.
Cool.
Nah.
I think you're related with like 99%.
Yeah, I'm not completely broke. I mean, my bills get paid, and I feed my family, so that's a plus. Obviously, you know us. I stream. Not gonna say where because obviously if you're here, you know where I stream.
Obviously, know you stream it.
Yeah, just let them know which platform.
Yeah.
I stream on Xbox. I mean, I can stream.
That,
I go on Mixer.
There you go.
I do Mixer.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, we've been doing it now. Probably 2 solid months, and we've actually been doing.
I've been like hardcore into it for 2 months.
I don't know how long
You guys have been on it longer than me.
You've
been on it for I think 4 or 5 months.
He's like a month ahead of you.
I thought you started when I actually got injured.
Oh hell no.
No.
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay,
no.
all right, never mind.
It's either been like 3 or 4.
Okay.
I'd say
you were
so.
on and off for a while, and then we got into it really hard. Like you two got into it a month before I started, and then I was like, "Fuck it."
Once Slasher explained to me how to do it, and I had the PC, that's where I was like, "All right, fuck it, I'm going all in." And then Slasher was like, "All right, I'm getting all into it again." And then Mecca was like, "Well, I should have already been all in."
Yeah. You should have been all in 6 months ago.
I didn't have the money or the time. Well, I had the time. I had plenty of time. I just didn't have the money at the time.
Yeah.
Until they paid me. Because I put an XX.
Don't.
XXXX. Yeah,
He's got a good PC now.
Yeah, he does.
I had to put XXX.
That's all that matters.
Into surgery.
No, that too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where all the money went.
Yeah,
our
health
I
insurance.
know how it is.
Our health insurance, dog shit.
Yeah.
I went back to fucking United because it's through my company.
Yeah.
But, it's actually better than what Medline had.
We can't disclose names. We don't want to bash companies.
Yeah.
Because if I ever say fuck them, they're not going to know what I'm talking about. Because I never wear that shit.
The only person who's going to watch this is Juan.
That is fact.
Yeah.
And he won't say shit.
Juan will laugh his
kick him in the
ass off.
balls or something.
It was funny. Alright. I'm going to go a little off topic today, but it was really,
I
really
haven't even
funny.
finished me yet. So
Fine! Go!
Let him finish!
What do you have left to say?
You
That
know
was
what?
aggressive, I'm sorry.
That was very aggressive.
You know, it hit me in the feels.
Yeah, it didn't.
Alright. Yeah, I'm lying. I'm sorry.
Yeah. He's a liar. No, I'm just kidding.
Pretty much with me, it's Christmas. I got 2 kids. They're actually going to have a pretty good Christmas. My son's got the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, yeah.
Taylor got the Nintendo Switch.
I got him 6 games.
What games?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
There's 6 games for the Nintendo Switch?
There's a lot of games in the Nintendo
Alright,
Switch, but that's just like...
Two of them I got because I know he'll play, but I got them for me.
Pokemon.
Dicks!
Wait,
Dick.
Mario Tennis, he really wanted that. He's been asking for that for a while.
I would go in. I was a goddamn
I loved the fucking... Oh, sorry.
The 2 Mario games got Mario Tennis and Mario Party.
Mario Kart.
He already has Mario Kart.
Oh, okay. Cool. Respectable.
Then recently, just about a month ago, he's been asking for Kirby. I got him Kirby.
Kirby was, I can't confirm that he is because I haven't played the most recent Super Smash. But back in the day, Kirby was a fucking boss.
Well,
I use Kirby.
Well, actually, with this Kirby, because he was really good the other day. I gave him an early Christmas present. I gave him Kirby.
Okay.
I played with him. You can play up to 4 people in this.
Yeah.
And it's...
I'm a fucking savage for Kirby.
The game's so fun. It brings that the simplicity of the side scroller. That's what Kirby is. Kirby is a side scroller game.
Yeah. I played Kirby once.
You can actually give power ups depending on your character. You can give certain other people power ups. Do you remember the Kirby goes into a brick? If you ever played, yep. Now that's actually a character, and if you mix the freeze one with him,
I've seen that.
You actually can. If he goes in brick form and you say like I'm the freeze character, I can push you and you do a shitload of damage.
On Super Smash?
No, this isn't on
This
Kirby.
is the actual game.
Yeah, this is the actual game.
I was like, why would you help me on Smash? Like, you want to hurt me? Yeah.
No, I was just a lot of people know that from Smash.
I got you.
But I was playing with him. But actually,
I love Mario Kart.
I played him yesterday. I played like 3 hours. We got to the 5th stage. He's actually decent. It's simple controls. He understands how to do it, and he loves it. We went against 2 bosses.
He probably whooped my ass.
Kids are really good at
I just have to accept it in certain games. Like, kids are gonna fuck me up.
Yeah. But the other games I got him, Super Smash Bros. I had to get that.
Oh, absolutely.
I had to.
Now, alright, so on Switch, because I have a buddy from work,
Yeah.
Taylor, and he was like, I've been playing the crap out of it. He's like, on my 15-minute breaks, he's like, I'm on it. I'm like, is it called Super Smash Brothers, or is it, because I've heard Super Smash Brothers, I've heard of Super Smash Melee, what's the difference? Is it Super Smash 2, 3, 4, 6, 10, XI? Like, what
Alright, so this one's this one is Super Smash Unlimited, or Ultimate.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's Super Smash Ultimate.
Okay.
So this game is amazing. I haven't played it yet. I've watched it, so this is just my opinion. This is my opinion of watching it. They added over 100 characters to this.
That's smart. Old heads and new heads.
And what they're doing, they're doing passes. So basically, their add-on is other characters. They already announced their first package. You'll be able to play as Banjo-Kazooie.
I'm not into that. I know who it is.
Yeah, but they're bringing
older people. I could respect it though.
Yeah,
because
the retroverse of it will be.
Yeah, because people are gonna be like, okay, if they're bringing an old character, 9 times out of 10, if you're playing it, you're probably old. You probably have a job. You can probably pay what $5, $10.
Hey, it's gonna be like $5.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's smart. And my brother has a Switch. I might get one and just say fuck it and just
just try it out, stream it.
I'm a little bit, I'm into fighting games ish. If I need help, I can just ask him because he knows how to read frame rate. Which is why if you guys ever go against me in Mortal Kombat, you're gonna.
The Switch is technically a console. Technically, it's a handheld. It's a hybrid, hybrid.
Taylor was walking around today with it as a hand.
I know it's a handheld.
It's big as fuck. Yeah, I was like, dude, it looks like a bigger PSP.
Yeah.
But
you know what's cool about it? I was like, damn.
It actually got a console of this generation.
It saved Nintendo, is what it did.
It did. But what Nintendo did was they're like...
Nintendo Wii didn't help.
No, Nintendo Wii did not help. I mean,
it was a cool start.
It went, 64 was great.
I had it, loved it.
Everyone had a 64 before PlayStation came out.
Mine burned in a fire.
Yeah, 64 came out. But then the GameCube, I never owned the GameCube. I played on the GameCube. I played on the GameCube.
My foot's asleep.
The GameCube's
Honestly, I didn't have any problems with it.
I think the control was a little...
The controller was weird.
But the 64 controller was weird.
Yeah.
Remember playing
big and don't... Yeah.
It was like...
You remember playing
it was like
shooters on that?
A dinosaur paw.
Yeah.
Like, it was like...
Yeah, it's like... Yeah, it's got one big one in there.
You had the joystick right here.
It was rough to play, but, I mean, I was a boss on...
And then you had the fucking... I'm trying not to cuss. But you had the joystick, and it would just start, like... That was a joystick that you could destroy fast.
That was a joystick.
Like, literally, the joystick would be like here, and then all of a sudden it's just like...
Alright, everyone...
you did that?
Everyone played Mario Party. Everyone had
that. Yeah, it destroyed those controllers.
Oh my god.
I still have a dent in my hand from
that
Mario
that
Party
ruined
days.
Nintendo 64 controllers.
It was because of that game.
Dude, it would literally, you'd have a normal controller. It's like, oh, that's great. It's right there. All of a sudden, it's just like, one day you just wake up and it's like, all to the side.
What did I do?
And then you try to, fucking...
And you break it even more.
Yeah, you try to bash it in, and then it'll work for a little while like that.
Right.
Then you try to take
or
it
you try
apart.
to pull it apart.
Yeah.
Not take it apart, but
Pop
it up, yep. I mean, and then I will tell you right now, I never had an N64 game fail. If it didn't read...
There was ways to fix it.
No, it worked.
I know it. You
but
think
it really
works,
made it worse.
They even designed it to where that's not even meant to work.
But it worked.
Because you're not meant to blow on it because you get moisture on the card and inside the card. You could destroy it. I know it does. Like that's the thing.
What about
that's
Pokemon Snap?
I remember that.
I used to play that.
Yeah.
I played that a lot.
Take
You're
a
just
lot
rolling around.
of
It's like Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff. Oh, you went to sleep because that's what happens.
Yeah, I was going to sleep.
And then you had Snorlax on the hill.
Yeah, Snorlax.
You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he ran like you had to get it specifically
You had to
right
throw,
for
no, you
night.
had to throw a ball, like a
I
couple of
forget
eggs
how
at
it
him.
was, yeah.
You had to take like an egg.
I like
or
that
something.
game.
There were actually a lot. There were a lot of hidden gems in that game.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah.
There was. Mew? Oh my god.
Mew was hard to fucking
That
get.
was a hard one.
I'd seen that. I didn't really play it much. Like when I was younger, people would be like, "Oh, you just must have been," and you know, because I'm a younger brother. You know, obviously my brother was like he was really doing that kind of stuff, and when I was younger, and like I didn't mind watching. It wasn't like I didn't know any. You know, it wasn't like I'm better.
It was a
you know.
good.
It was just like he played a lot of games that like I could generally like Final Fantasy. I understand Final Fantasy like where alright, I'm just gonna cut it short, but like there was a dad that was like, you know, really mean. I guess he was like a whale or some shit. Was he a whale? What was he?
No, I did have.
I don't remember what it was.
I'm not that much into Final Fantasy.
And then Zelda, you know, Ocarina of Time, you know, all those. Like I never actually played those. I know what they're all about. Majora's Mask. I know all about.
That's another game I got. I got Zelda, the
Okay.
new one. Then he wanted Human Fall Flat. That was like
What the fuck's that?
it got big on the PC. It's basically it's like a basically imagine like a blow up doll, right? I'm just you know what? No, imagine
You
Michelin.
could have said wacky inflatable too, man. It would have been.
All right, imagine the Michelin guy, right?
Okay.
Like that form. Basically, it's like no bones, and you throw the character. You go. It's a puzzle. It's a puzzle game.
Okay.
You got to be able to make it, but you can't walk like a normal game. You got to able to use your part. Like the arm has to be able to touch. If it touches something, then be able to swing your body part.
Okay. So it's what was the game where the dude had a hammer
Yeah, I was thinking just like that too. Yeah.
and you go up and yeah.
I was watching
What was
a
that
streamer.
called?
He was losing his mind.
Oh yeah, everybody loses their mind.
It's like son of a bitch.
Because then like if you if you mess up,
You'd fall.
you go all the way down. I never played it. 100%.
I would have
would've
lost my
my
shit.
goddamn mind. I would have probably broke things.
Then was it the other one? Pokemon Let's Go.
Okay, that's the updated version of the Pokemon Go. Right?
Yeah.
Super popular on Mixer.
I want to
Retarded popular
I
on Mixer.
really wanted to play that.
And when I mean retarded popular, I mean like there's a guy that gets like 10,000 or
He
20,000.
wanted the Pikachu so bad, right? I was online. It was sold out, right?
Yeah.
I knew anywhere that I tried to go, Amazon,
Makes sense,
eBay,
yeah.
it was sold out. I'm like
Game
I
Boy?
know he didn't want Eevee, so you know where I went?
Game up.
Best Buy. They had one copy left.
Jesus. How much was it?
$60,
Yep. Sounds about right.
and it came with the Pokeball.
Oh. Like a legit Pokemon?
Like the legit Pokeball.
Like in your hand or
Like in your hand, so you can control it with the game.
Wow. That's cool.
That's
really fun.
But I got my daughter stuff, but it's that's
she's one.
Yeah, she's one.
Yeah.
But he's going.
She doesn't make memories.
You can get away with it.
But he plays video
And how old is your
games.
son now?
5. He plays Rocket League.
He'll fuck up Mecca.
He's a gold 2 in doubles.
Oh, no fucking way.
Yeah, he is.
Jesus Christ. Mecca, how do you feel? Sorry. I'm a dick. Not really. You got a lot better. But pre-Mecca 1.0, he would have fucked your
I would have
life
lost my.
up.
I would have just.
Because you wouldn't know how old he was. And he'd be like, oh, fuck this! Like,
The one thing that I've been trying to teach my son. My son knows how to jump, control the car. He does not go on the walls. My son refuses to go on the walls.
It is trippy. If you at first.
it's...
But he's a
Now,
gold 2
do you
and
have
doesn't
the
touch
same?
the wall.
Do you have the same settings that we have, where the inverted shake's
Yes,
off? Because
yes.
the inverted shake will actually fuck you because it'll be like,
Because I set it up on that because I was playing it. I wanted to play the living room. I didn't want to bring my whole setup out, so I had the same settings. I stopped playing and he just picked it up. He said, "Oh, Dad, I like the whole freaking car hitting the soccer ball. Cool, it's cool." I'm like, okay, so when I first played it, I was playing, because it didn't know where to place me, so I was going against plat 3s, diamond 1s, diamond 2s, Then he started, he brought him down, and he stayed at the gold rank. And this is what he's playing his second season now.
That's cool.
Yeah, technically you can play with them on Xbox. You just can't talk them through Xbox. We'd be in the same house, so it wouldn't matter. Like technically, we could.
Well, when I play, it should be like his bedtime, so
it's good point.
Yeah.
But anyways, how you doing?
Yeah, so
let's talk about you. What's going on with you?
Yeah, it's been a minute. A lot longer than a minute. So basically, with me is I had an interview at Slasher's job.
Ooh.
I thought it went well. Whether I get it or not, I mean, that's not really the point. I mean, I think it's a better opportunity for me. They haven't got back to me. It's only been a week. I'm optimistic. But a big thing for me is starting Monday, which would be the 24th, because Christmas is the 25th.
Yep.
Got that right. Holy crap. I am going to quit smoking, drinking, and energy drinks. So,
and I'm going to be quitting Xbox and any communication.
I'm going to be an asshole. But 25. I feel like it's just a year that.
Go quit wearing clothes.
I mean, it's a make it or break it moment. I'm optimistic. I think I can do it. I know I can do it. The thing that scares me, not really scares me, but makes me nervous is smoking. The withdrawals are really bad.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Energy drinks, the withdrawals are really bad after about 4 days.
Don't want to interrupt you, but I know, we both been smoking for a while.
I've been smoking since I was 16.
Do you remember the first time you smoked a cigarette?
Yep.
Now smoking a cigarette now, I would say that the nicotine is more stronger than it is now than it was before.
I can't confirm or deny that. I don't know.
Or at least more addicting.
Filters back then were different.
Yeah, because we have cotton filters now. You gotta understand.
Yeah.
When we first started, it was fiberglass.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that.
That was definitely deadlier.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah, Newports. Oh my God! If you smoke,
you
back
could
a
hear
Newport,
it pop.
Oh,
and it wasn't
my
like
God.
it's a weird tobacco bug, which is a thing, unfortunately. But if you heard it pop back then, that was glass.
Actually, the first cigarette I ever started on was a Camel Crush. Where you
Same. Guess what I did when I was younger? Not that it was the smartest thing, but I was like, I want to see this little fucking ball. So I smoked a cigarette, I ripped the filter in half, and then I put that shit in my mouth. You know what it tastes like? Just because I was old enough, I knew what it was. You know what it tastes like?
What?
A really, really strong Listerine ball.
Oh my God!
I thought that was the point of it.
Yeah,
it pretty much was.
Yeah, that was.
It gave you, because it was either a full or it was a menthol.
Yeah.
Ultimately, and that is what I started on too. I think my first cigarette I ever had, I was in the basement. I was like 15. Of course, my parents, smoke. I mean, God love them. I hope they, stop eventually. Hopefully, I give them the motivation to stop. Whether I do or not, to each their own. My parents have been smoking for my mom, Jesus Christ, a long time. My dad, not so long, but definitely triple decade. I hope I just give them, the momentum to do it. I'm not blaming my parents for me smoking. Had nothing to do with them. People are like, oh, if your parents smoke, you're automatically going to smoke. That's bullshit. I hated the smell when I was younger. Hated it. Before they changed the laws where you can't smoke with your kids in the car under the age of a certain level. Yeah. Hell no. Back when I was younger, they're like, puff, puff, motherfucker, do it.
That's how it was, because my grandparents on my dad's side, I grew up with that, in their house.
And it was crazy, and it smelled terrible. And then one day...
My grandparents, they smoked Mavericks.
Okay, I smoked them. My parents smoked them. Now my parents smoke ultralight 100s Maverick. It's literally air.
For my grandpa before he passed away, what I remember, he was a huge alcoholic. This is how much of an alcoholic was. The doctors told him he couldn't drink anymore, so he bought the unalcoholic beer because that's how much of an alcoholic he was.
I'm not gonna, as far as like my parents are concerned and stuff, I'm not gonna get too personal on the podcast because I could add to it, but nah, it's more of a confidential thing.
What he told me is, it's not really the alcohol. It was more of the fact, the motion, the beer can, the motion, the taste.
I could agree. Yeah.
So why did they just give him a shake weight?
That was before that.
You're an asshole.
I know.
Well, because like my dad, he's been drinking for a long time. I mean, I love the man. The doctors literally told him to not stop drinking, or he would die.
I mean,
now, and the funny thing is, he stopped drinking. Of course, he had withdrawals. He stopped drinking, and he was actually better than when he drank. He cut back a lot. A lot.
Well,
I'm not going to disclose the numbers, because it's a little disrespectful, but, and that's another thing that I got to look out for. Like, people say that alcoholism is hereditary. I disagree.
I agree. Don't agree. Sorry.
I disagree 100%. I think it goes down to, do you enjoy it? Are you dealing with depression? If you're dealing with depression, honestly, which is crazy coming from me because I haven't quit drinking, alcohol is not the answer. Because at the end of the day, you're going to put yourself in a box.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen my parents for 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And you know what they're going to think? They're going to think that, something, maybe he doesn't like us or some weird shit. It's not that. It's like, I drink, I'm tired. I stream, I love streaming, but I'm tired. It's like, okay, I'm going to tell him on Sunday, this is what I'm doing. Because maybe I was trying to, like my brother always told me, he's like, well, why do you drink? Why do you drink so much? Or like, blah, 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 blah. I couldn't really give him an answer. All I knew is that I like to do it. But deep down, maybe it is depression. And I didn't know it was depression because I never had to deal with it, right? I'm not saying that I'm a fucking crazy, going to kill myself. But, like, there are times where I'm like, maybe my life sucks in my eyes. Maybe, whatever. I'm not saying I'm going insane. But I'm saying what I need to do is stop trying to mask it. If it's going to come out, it's going to come out.
Well, you actually know, nowadays, the number one way to deal with depression is actually playing video games.
It doesn't deal with anger.
Unless you suck at a game.
But
but they have games where you can just. It depends what you want. They have the puzzle games. They have you have
Rocket League hockey. Here's fucking.
I
enjoy the shit out of it. I don't really have to try it. It's like, I don't have to jump. That's like half of my mind.
Yeah.
I like it, and I'm good at it.
We're all getting better.
But I mean, so if a lot of people are going to be like that know me from streaming, and all that stuff. They're gonna be like, well, why such a sudden change? Because people are like, oh, hey, why don't you cut back? No, I'm not going to do that because I'm an all or nothing person. I always have been. I plan on working out and stuff like that. I mean, the problem that I had working out before, I lost like 40 pounds in 3 months. People think that's either a lot or they don't think it's enough, and I don't really give a shit about what people think. But I didn't eat properly. Like, meaning I had like 300 calories a day, some crazy shit. Because I'm like, if it's bad for me or in my eyes, I'm like, no, fuck that, My brother, he weightlifts, he did it twice, he's doing it currently. He's like, eat whatever the fuck you want. As long as you work it, it doesn't matter.
No, you need calories. And if you're going to work off the calories throughout the day.
Exactly.
Like, I'm so upset, like, knowing that Michael Phelps does like 10,000... burns 10,000 calories a day, so you just eat what the fuck.
Why do you think he smokes?
Weed.
Oh,
so
yeah.
But, I mean, just to wrap up my segment, I mean, basically, everybody wish me luck. Monday is going to be a milestone. So, here's the thing. We do this Unwanted Beer and Games. I'm going to still be a part of it. I'll still be here. Just understand that when it comes to smoking and drinking, if I smoke, I'm going to want to drink. If I drink, I'm going to want to smoke. So
I really don't drink that much.
I was not relevant to what I'm talking about.
I know, I understand.
So I'm not going to drink. I'm going to give myself 4 months. 4 months, I'm not going to drink. I'm not going to smoke. I'm not going to drink an energy drink. I'm literally going to drink water. I mean, I'll eat whatever bullshit I eat, but I'm going to drink just water. And that's going to be a test. If I can make it 4 months, because, not even soda. Built to Fall was like, hey, what about our Fridays? I'm like, hey, man, just once I lose the urge to smoke, I will drink. I'm not going to drink every single day. I may only drink on the podcast. But drinking every day, it's a money waster. It makes you feel like shit when you wake up.
It depends how much you drink.
It makes you feel like shit when you wake up because you're drinking every day. You're obviously doing it to get a little, you're going to feel it at the end of the day. It's not like, oh, I'm going to drink a beer because I'm a fucking faggot. No, that's not a thing. Well, I guess it could be a thing. But if you feel it after one beer, then you're not my friend. I'm just telling you right now. I'm sorry. Anybody that I know, it takes at least 6 beers. At least. Normal beers. Even you. You don't even drink that much.
No, I can.
You can drink 6 and be like, well, this is a waste of time. And that's how I feel. You get 12, you're like, it was worth it. Yeah. But anyway, that's my segment. That's what's going on. Hopefully his job calls you back. I'm going to continue on the path. I got a lot of people supporting me. I got a lot of people that are like, you can set your mind to it. I know my mind's strong. The best I ever did was a week. You get me to 2 weeks, I'll be fucking ecstatic, and I'll keep you guys updated. I'm drinking right now.
Doing on the updates. We'll try to wrap this up. We're trying to have a short one this week. Let's go down the line. What to expect from us? I know it's a new year. Let's tell them our goals for the year for what we're trying to do.
Well, I got my Elgato that allows me to be able to actually have a stream where it looks like I'm trying. I called customer. I called the customer service, and they told me that I had some issues with my.
Well, first of all, did you get an Indian?
What?
An Indian? Because normally an operator, if you get customer service,
that's racist. What he told me that they told you is bullshit, and I'll tell you why after.
Well, no. All right,
it's literally bullshit.
Yeah, they updated me with the information just a couple days ago. They told me that it's actually because the HT60 is an older version.
Bullshit.
Then they're gonna talk to me, send me over to customer service so they can transfer the one I have possibly with the new one.
Not the 4K one, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'll talk to you more about it. Yeah, I'll talk to you more
Yeah,
about
they
it.
would transfer me to that.
It's honestly bullshit.
It could be. Make sure that's not what they're trying to do.
I don't think so. Well, I'm not paying for it.
I can promise you, and like I said, I want to talk to you after this because I'm not trying to fill them with information. But that's hot garbage.
But yeah, I would like to try it in. Yeah, that makes sense. I'd like to try to get that up and running so I could actually, actually have like a donations bar, and which is never going to happen anyways. If I could have like
bet it won't happen.
Alright, as soon as I fall
I'm a goddamn psychopath.
When I fall asleep on stream.
You know how much money I'm gonna have? I don't think you understand.
When?
Next paycheck.
Oh, dude, don't do it. So when you
save your money.
Yeah, save
I need to. It'd be a great time.
Yeah, just stop. Like if we're
1,000K.
1,000K. I'm
Not
not gonna stop you from
next
donating
paycheck. Fuck
$1,000.
that. I'd be like, yo, I need like 850 bags. Let's be real. Oh god. Nah, but anyway, continue. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Another bit like the PC game I'm gonna be streaming instantly tomorrow. If it actually loads up.
He's talking about the whole year. I mean, are you planning on
the whole year.
going to the gym?
What is your goal for next year?
I am definitely finding a job where I'm allowed to sit. I would like to do night classes so I could actually be able to do that. But so that means I will be cutting my stream down from the normal 8 hours that I do to about 5.
How are you with math? I don't think I've ever asked you.
Decent.
Accounting? Do some accounting classes?
I
do like accounting. I hate
my
it.
father's been trying to get me into that. I'm like, he's an accountant, and he's been like.
So he couldn't help you. What the fuck?
No, I know.
How was your math grades in school?
Average.
Because you tried or because you struggled? I struggled.
No, I
struggled hard.
I was
mad.
struggled hard.
I was mad.
In ninth grade, I was in freak out.
I did. Don't you want the highest math I had? I was up to.
Wow. I was calculus and borderline.
Because I took natural resources, motherfucker.
I was calculus onto pre-trade, but I
hated pre-trade.
Because trigonometry doesn't even...
It's like, we want to have this factor that does this factor. Fuck X, Y, and Z. We just want to have a whole definition for this bullshit.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not trying to build rockets or just
you don't even need that to build a rocket. You don't need that for anything.
True.
I mean, explain to me one thing that you need pre-calc for.
Nothing now.
Or trig, or... You know, what was it? Was it the theory of math? Is that what it was? After all that, it got dumb as shit. And it was like the theory of math. It's like
basically the higher up you get into math, it's more like if you really get into math and you want to be like a mathematician, like that's if you're going to be a mathematician, you might as well dedicate your life and try to solve an unsolvable mathematic equation.
Are there really any?
There are.
Yeah, there's definitely unsolvable. Apparently it grows on itself.
Yeah.
Or something. I forget what it's called, but I have heard of it. And fuck that.
Fair enough.
All that.
I'll go next. My stuff for next year. My most major goal for next year. I don't care if it happens in the beginning of the year or at the end of the year. I want to be partnered with Mixer.
We still need to figure out like legally
You can't. I'll look that up.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, we were discussing like if you're a partner with Mixer, you can even go over to Twitch chat.
It's on Twitch. You can't be partnered with other stuff. It's on Mixer. You can't be partnered with other stuff. So
But you can still stream it.
you can still stream, but you can't be partnered for one or the other.
Which one would you rather be partnered with? I'm not going to ask that question. Discuss
Yeah,
that.
this is way too rough.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I would like to be partnered with Mixer. I would like for our YouTube to take off. Basically, I'm not saying I want money. That's the plus side. I want my community, their community, to grow because I believe we're funny. We have our own different types of personalities to throw in there, and I am going to go to our stream that we did. Mega Man and myself did last night. Going to call out Dragon on it. We were co-streaming and. We actually had a good couple conversations. We were talking about collectibles, and we got
lost in that conversation at least an hour.
And we had our normal people in there, and they learned a lot. They all had a lot to say. It's stuff like that is why I love streaming because you were able to connect with the viewers that people are watching, and it's stuff that you did or stuff that you're still doing, and yes. This year I want to be able. I've been in Virginia a little over 3 years now. I haven't done that much. I want to be able to go out. I want to sightsee a little more, do some more stuff. I want to go. They have a lot of festivals here. I want to go to more festivals.
We are all going to. Have you ever been to the Lyric Caverns?
I was actually going to bring that up too.
Most of my family is from there.
Yeah, I have like this.
That is sick if you love caves.
I went there when I first moved.
My wife is.
She should be okay. I don't remember being young. I went there when I was young.
Yeah, I went there too.
The Skyline Drive in the fall. Oh my fucking god.
Yes.
She should be okay.
It would be cool if we did a night like a camp out at one.
I was talking about my.
I need to have a weapon.
Do you guys know anywhere? Do you guys know anywhere in the area like where you could like rent a cabin?
In the area?
In the state.
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
There's
Jesus.
so many places.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like even over by Sunset Drive, there's an area over there.
The skylight or the skyline.
The
Skyline Drive. You said Sunset because that's Florida.
Sunset Boulevard.
I believe. It's either Florida or California. Anyway, you have a lot of options that are so beautiful you make another kid. So you
those are my goals. Basically,
you would love.
Basically, enjoy life. Try to get notice more, grow our community. That's basically my goals for next year.
My goals are. People would call it pretty insane. So, like I said, want to quit smoking, drinking, energy drinks. Eventually go to the gym. I know Slasher is down. Mech lives a little farther away, but I mean, if his determination is strong, well then, let's get to it. But that's what I want to do. Long-term goals, as far as that, from where I think I am, because I haven't weighed myself in a while, I'm going to say that I would like to get down to like 210, 200, which would be roughly 50 to 60 pounds. Now, the most I've ever lost was 40, and I did that in a quick amount of time, but I did it the wrong way. So, like, what I need to decide is, do I want to be a weightlifter, or do I want to, you know, tone out, or tone up, you know, lose the fat, you know, stuff like that. I would love to be partnered by anybody. You know, I'd love to be sponsored by anybody. It's, you know, it's not about the money, but of course that's always a plus, right? You know, I stream all the time. They stream all the time. We have different schedules right now. Like I said, if I get, you know, the job with Slasher, well then yeah, ours is probably going to link up a lot. And it's probably going to, we're probably going to turn into the broadcast. Because I have not seen that.
Well, actually, you know,
I should have put that on this. Goddamn.
But what I noticed with Mixer, you can actually make teams.
Oh Jesus.
So we could have.
We can beat Tekashi 6ix9ine. Too soon?
Too soon.
Because he's getting butt raped. Oh god. But no, I mean that's, you know, my goal. I mean, lose weight. And it's going to sound really cliche, but at my age, I feel like it's not. You know, lose weight, get, you know, better habits. Man, I mean, I'm going to eat a fucking nasty-ass cheeseburger once in a while. I may even drink every Friday. Every Friday, not every day. You know,
hey, you gotta enjoy life. Just because you want to go to Five Guys, freaking pig out on a freaking burger, have a bunch of fries.
And then the next day, I'm going to be hating myself and just fucking, woo! I'm the kind of guy, I'm all or nothing. Like, I can't.
Honestly, that's us three. We're either all or nothing.
Yeah. I mean,
you could tell with the way we stream. I mean, we're all in it. I mean, we all started. We haven't stopped. We've been strong. Now we're doing the podcast, and you know, yeah, we missed a week. That was my fault. But we're not going to stop this. We know that we have to advertise this a little more. I actually have logos working, so once we get that, we will be on normal podcast sites, so like Apple, Spotify, YouTube Music, all that stuff we will be on. But it's a work in progress.
And can the comments let us know? I was actually thinking about this, and I haven't even talked to these guys about it. Do you like watching us on a standstill camera? Or do you like having something in the background? Doesn't matter what it is. It could be Rocket League, it could be Call of Duty, it could be a funny meme. It doesn't even matter. Do you like having us? Because, you know, we do this because we think that it's good. Honestly, we could be completely wrong. You know, if you want to see somebody shoot somebody like on Call of Duty in the face, do like a flip, reset, you know, goal. Like, anything like that, you know, music in the background, like, because we could have our voice with like little melody in the background. That's enough, you know, something we could do. I don't know, but as far as you know, next year, I mean, it's bangers. And the thing that, as far as me, that I like streaming, and Becca can fill in what he likes streaming. The thing that I like streaming the most is having a community, not being like, oh, you know, we're a group of friends, we play together. It's like, no, they generally support you on what you want to do. All my mods in my chat are like, we know,
all of ours.
Yeah, all of ours, really. You know, we know what you want. We know what's right. We know what's wrong. It's have common sense. So after that, it's like, well, what do you want to do? You know, I have people that are like, I really like your personality. You're really funny. I don't personally think I'm funny. I'm me. I'm 100% real. I know all these guys are 100% real. You know, we're trying to fill out different areas. But me, I'm just like, I'm going to play this game because I like this game. If they don't like it, they're probably not going to watch. I mean, ultimately.
The thing with us, I mean, we all have different types of humor, but we all of our humors clash together.
Yeah.
Fancy's more in your face.
I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
That's an asshole.
Man's got, he does his voices, which
Sure.
I love your voices.
Sure. I don't even understand what one of them is. But it's really it's like, you make it like weird. It's like,
oh, his like girly baby.
Yeah.
A girly baby one?
It's like, I don't know what you mean.
I don't know which one it is.
You did it yesterday. You always do it.
When our second podcast we did, when we went up to the voice, got like really soft.
It's like
Oh, you mean
No,
no, it wasn't like that.
it's when you do comedy all the time. It's not your normal voice. It's not a light voice, but it's like a.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to laugh.
You do it all the time.
When I
It's
go-
your most common, not your voice.
Okay.
It's like.
If I do it, yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't remember all the
Yeah,
voices
it's like
I do.
it's like oh wow, you know my name's McMahon. Like it's not. It's weird. It's something you do on like the fly, which is good.
I have dark humor.
I have
You have some too, but a lot of my humor is kind of dark.
my humor doesn't fit with society. Yours doesn't fit with society. Mex doesn't fit with society.
That's why
Like yesterday, Mac was on. I was working mad late, and I flunked the show. It was like 12 plus hour stream, and I'm still grinding. I did that on purpose, and it was true. And Mac was like, I thought I didn't know what he said, but he was like Jewish something. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, wait, what? I'm like,
Jew.
I'm like, what did you say? Because like, obviously he's Jewish, right? And I'm like, I'm not trying to, you know, like set any boundaries or anything like that. And I'm like, what did you say? And I looked at him like, oh, it did say Jewish. I was like, he's laughing his ass off. Like, this is a little
There
odd.
was a guy on our stream
I
called
thought it was
Jewish Trojan.
Yeah.
And you thought I said Jewish,
Jewish
like
bowl?
Jew, like
I forget. It was something sexual.
Jewish, like shrew or.
Oh,
Alright, guys. I hope you like this podcast. We didn't have Built to Fall.
fuck them. We ball.
We don't need them.
We don't need that water. Let that motherfucker burn. Burn, motherfucker. Burn.
Once again, this is the Unwanted Beer Game Podcast. We'll catch you guys next week.
Bye.
Ah.
That one!
That's it.
That is. It's your old man voice. Let's figure it out.
Oh,
All the fucking